incredible and supportive. We're gonna win this thing.
On this one.
So, as I mentioned earlier, we're now 2 years and 2 months in, or 2 years and 1 month into the lawsuit. SEC filed suit against us, saying that our sales of XRP represented sales of unregistered securities. And from the beginning, I thought it was very clear that the facts were on our side and the law was on our side. And I think as you have seen this play out and you've seen the filings in the court, that the judge certainly is hearing our arguments. There's been, I think, the SEC's behavior, and some of it has been, I would say embarrassing as a U.S. citizen. That just some of the things you've seen happen, you're like, you've got to be kidding. But look, it's now fully filed and fully briefed in front of the judge in the second district, and we expect a decision from the judge certainly in 2023. But you don't really have any control over when a judge makes their decisions, and I'm optimistic that sometime in the coming single-digit number of months we'll have closure there.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. Now, guys, I told you in 2023 in the first quarter, we would get an event. And now we have the banking collapse, which the master magicians pulled off the perfect distraction. And at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, guys, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, the markets will still pump and dump until we get that next crisis. Guys, we know they're going to pull that rug. And all we have to do is watch the Fed to know exactly when that's about to happen. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. We all know this channel is shadow banned. Now, guys, in my Patreon, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events, and then also I give you the New World Order cryptos. But, of course, you have to do your own research. But, guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And guys, we have Bitcoin and cryptos pulling back. Now we have the Ethereum Foundation sold about 30 million in ETH. And we know all these major projects got their sales positioned for the bear market that we're going into. Now, guys, do not forget we have CME opens tonight. We know it's going to move the market. So make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates on Friday, which were rising. And we know Monday morning, whichever way the yield rates are moving, we know that's going to be moving the market again also. And then, of course, guys, we have the dollar, which was down on Friday. We have volume in crypto, still very low. We have Tether, USDC, and then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at 2.2 trillion, and we know the central banks are raising rates and run off the balance sheet, so therefore they can destroy this legacy market so the fourth industrial revolution can rise. Whether robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And guys, I told you this back half, things are going to start heating up starting in June. June to December, you're going to think you're in a movie, but remember, it's all planned. And we have a lot of distractions that are in our face, but we know something bigger is working behind the curtain. And once this debt ceiling drama is over, we know liquidity is going to start shrinking the market. But then also, guys, we know Fed now is starting in July, where we know they're going to need plenty of liquidity. And we're seeing the banking consolidation because we know this old fee-based model doesn't work. Blockchain, digital currencies, DeFi cut out the fees. So that's the reason why only the big banks are going to be left standing. Remember, this is a real-life game of Monopoly. Big bank takes little bank. And then, guys, going towards the end of the year, we have the Trump drama. We have Sam Bankman-Fried drama. And then, of course, guys, we have the main event where we have the drums of beating. Remember, WW3 is not going to be physical. It's mainly going to be cyber attacks and battle of the machines. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, don't forget about Grayscale sending about $25.2 billion on Friday. But getting over into a little crypto news, we have Deloitte integrates blockchain for digital credentials. And guys, we know digital ID has been an agenda. We know how important KYC is to the fourth industrial revolution. Biometrics. And this is not only used to take away all of your privacy, guys, but remember, technology can be used for good or evil. This will also stop a lot of crime. And guys, remember, when the NWO gives you dates, that's not when it's going to start. That's when they're going to start the agenda. So Digital ID 2020 was just building of the foundation date, not when they're going to bring it to the masses. Now, we have Pepe Meme Coin had a good pullback, but of course, guys, this token, because it's over $1 billion and market cap, guys, is going to have pumps and dumps. So if you're a trader, it's still going to be plenty of money being made. Anytime you have a crypto this cheap, it brings in retail investors. But guys, remember what I tell you? Don't get left holding the bag. And speaking of getting left holding the bag, lastly, we have Ripple CEO says they're going to win the lawsuit at the function in Vegas. And guys, we know it does not take over 2.5 years to determine whether XRP is a security or not. And don't forget how this started. This started with Jay Clayton, an NWO chess piece. I have him in the video with the FDIC and the banking issues. And in the FDIC video, the woman admits that they've been working on this for 10 years. And Jay Clayton was sitting right there. So this gave Gary Gensler the perfect opportunity to keep kicking the regulation can down the road. But remember, Bitcoin, crypto, robots, algorithms, and drones are for the fourth industrial revolution. And where is the fourth industrial revolution going to rise first? That's right, the emerging markets. And that's the reason why the United States is left behind. The reason why, because they want to destroy the United States dollar. The fourth industrial revolution can't work if the United States world reserve currency is still in this place. It has to fall. And America to Babylon has to fall also. In order for China, the dragon with the BRICS nations, along with the digital yuan backed by that digital SDR to rise. And remember, the crypto teacher told you and wrote about it a long time ago because he knew. When it came to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get on stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing, they were still getting that free money. What are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids' books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.